Welcome to the Teens Explain All podcast. Once again, we are live from the Centennial Hills YMCA. I hope that everyone had an amazing Christmas. You guys all got each other some awesome Christmas gifts. Let's start off by talking about what you guys got each other for Christmas.
Should I start? Okay, I got my dear beloved friend Ricky. I got, so we had this stupid app. I don't even know what it was called, but you could put like stuff on it. Like, yeah, for like wish list and stuff. And so he had, first of all, he had an upside down cross necklace. And then he had a poster.
So offensive.
So
Misfits poster.
I bought him the poster, and I was stressing out because they were saying that it was supposed to come like the day before this recording, right? The day before, and I was so upset, right? But it came, and then I also got him some barbecue water, Dr. Pepper, and he really likes what are they called? The
Pizza Pringles.
Yes. Pizza Pringles. So I got him that. So.
What was the issue with the cross necklace?
First of all, I didn't have a lot of money.
No, I thought maybe it was. I didn't. It's nothing to do. I'm just.
But.
I was being ungrateful. Like the poster was like the best thing ever.
Were you just eating Pizza Pringles and pizza?
No, just the pizza.
Just the pizza.
Just the pizza.
I only eat pizza when it's out of the fridge.
What?
That's literally the only way
You
I
don't
eat pizza.
have it fresh?
No, if I eat it fresh, it makes me want to throw up.
Yeah,
It's
me
disgusting.
Too,
Do you eat it cold or do you warm it up?
Cold.
I love it cold.
Yeah,
I eat it cold.
Yeah.
I'll eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well,
My mom calls me weird because I eat it cold.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
eat pizza fresh, like Metro Pizza.
Metro pizza's nasty. Too much grease.
Yeah. I think
It's
all
not.
pizza is low-key gross in its own way.
Yeah.
Yo.
Pineapple.
I think pizza's good. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
So,
Who got you for Secret Santa?
Venus.
Oh, Venus. I got red vines, which I'm probably going to eat within a week. And I got a puzzle that should take me a decent amount of time to figure out, but I'll get it within a week.
it's fun today.
Layla got me, and I got Brady for Secret Santa. I got him a Golden Knights hat, which is like the cool design. It's
Yeah.
pretty pop.
He's obsessed with anything sports related. So
Hockey.
No,
Hockey
any
related.
Just
Hockey.
Hockey.
And I also got him a $20 Target gift card.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Ricky got me a hat. I got Layla a bunch of candy and a ring.
Mm-hmm. I love it. It's so cute.
So Dylan was my Secret Santa, and he got me a box that, hold on,
She said, hold on.
a box called Toilet Tunes, and it says, "A clean you can hear." So I opened it, and inside was a tapestry of Gibby holding a banana.
Without his shirt.
Without his shirt on.
Give it.
It was prime Gibby.
yeah.
Gibby.
Target gift card, and I'm so grateful because I'm gonna go hang up my Gibby tapestry when I get home.
What else did Brady also got you?
And
something?
yeah, and then Brady got me goldfish because every day of the summer he would eat all my goldfish, and then he gave me $5.
It was not every day.
It was
Almost.
Every day she had them.
Every time she had goldfish.
Yeah, and he got me $5 because I usually get him Starbucks.
Goldfish isn't even that good.
Gibby has yet to sign on for the iCarly reboot.
I hope he does.
Sam? Did Sam?
Well, they don't expect her to come back.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's going to
she
be
has
good
a
at
lot
all.
of trauma with it.
Yeah, they really messed not
Because of Dan Schneider?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's such a
yeah.
horrible-
The producers and the people who worked for iCarly really
They
messed her up.
I love Jeanette. She's so pretty.
But apparently
She did 2 shows for them too.
Yeah,
She did
and it got worse apparently when she went and did Sam and Cat.
Yeah.
So,
I love her.
I need to read up on my article.
but apparently her and Miranda are on decent terms. But she
Decent?
just
What
yeah.
they weren't before?
Did they,
Yeah.
were they not like friends?
Well,
during
there was
filming?
rumors when the show first ended that they were not on speaking terms, but apparently they're okay with each other. But her issue isn't with Miranda; it's with
She probably
Nickelodeon.
won't.
With the whole thing.
She probably won't come back.
Wait, what
There's a lot of new
happened?
shows coming out.
It's insane because she was in the middle, like during that whole show, she was in the middle of like a huge like eating disorder and all that.
And Gibby's issue is he's currently on another show.
What's he on?
It's on ABC.
Is he wearing
What
a
is
shirt?
it?
I do.
Yeah.
I remember hearing
Is he in the
about that.
Goldbergs?
Is he skinny?
He is?
He is.
What's
Is
it on?
he?
Is that him?
He might be in the Goldbergs.
Wait, what's it on?
That's.
ABC.
Are you joking?
I think that's Gibby
That's
in the
him?
Goldbergs. Yeah,
Which one?
I didn't know that.
the one that looks like Gibby.
The one who never
No.
wears the shirt. His name's like Naked Dan or something.
Naked Dan.
I love Gibby.
I love Gibby.
And obviously Nickelodeon is not owned by Disney and
Gubby.
Disney doesn't share their people.
What about his brother? Is he coming back?
Yeah, the brother's back. So right now confirmed is
Spencer?
Carly, Spencer, and the friend. What's his friend?
Spencer's back.
What's the friend's name?
He's my favorite character.
Freddie.
Freddie. Those are the three confirmed.
Spencer.
They don't think that Jeanette's going to come back,
Carly was
and
the
they'll
The
need to work
ostrich.
out the thing with Disney to get Gibby.
He's not on that.
The ostrich
Oh, yeah,
episode.
he is actually.
He's Ian Goldberg. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
I used to love
Since like
I never knew all
2014.
that stuff happening. I always watched the iCarly show, but I
love
like
iCarly.
it. But
Yeah, if you Google it, Jeanette talks about her iCarly and Sam and Cat experiences in depth, and it's pretty
The
terrible.
only
She has a
the only
podcast.
interview
I
that I've
knew
ever
that
seen
Nickelodeon
with her
was torturous back
was
in
when
the
she was on the Eric Andre show, and they like destroyed her. It was so funny.
Do you remember that photo of her and her boyfriend at the time? And he was like 6 foot,
Yeah.
and she's like 5 whatever, and they're like, she's getting destroyed.
Was she? Whoa.
I will show you the photo. It was hilarious.
Dylan, how was your Secret Santa experience?
it was good. I gave Ella the Gibby, and Kenyon gave me a Taco Bell gift card,
Very nice.
which I'm going to use because I'm
Today?
Don't order from the wrong Taco Bell.
Yeah.
No, I made sure.
So I got Kenyon, so I gave him the red vines and like an impossible Rubik's Cube. And then Ella got me, and she got me Juice Baby and real babies. But like they're fake real babies. I don't know.
Tiny
They're-
black and white babies.
never-
Yeah, I got black, white, and like,
Pink.
Pink.
Latino.
yeah.
Whoa. Let me see
In
that.
jars.
Jeanette McCurdy.
And popcorn.
We want to talk about Mr. Chris. You want to talk about your kids?
Stop looking at Jeanette McCurdy news over there.
Why do those exist?
It was on Google. I'm sorry.
Because
I
she had
haven't
she had like a nude leak or something.
What do you-
During, it was
Back
during
then? Wasn't she a
iCarly.
teenager?
Always.
It was either at the end of iCarly or in the middle of Sam and Cat.
I
her
think
nude
isn't that
leak.
why Sam and Cat ended?
No, Sam and Cat ended because one of Ariana, and two because Jeanette was making trash money
Oh.
compared to Ariana Grande,
Oh.
and
Well,
she
Did
was
you,
not amused by
You've
it.
watched
Isn't
Orange is the New
Ariana
Black,
Grande
right?
Yeah.
You know that So-So? No, she was
The
dating
Asian one?
the Asian girl. You know she made like only like $200 off of all of the episodes.
Because of her contract.
Yeah.
So what they do is when a new show like Orange is the New Black is produced and they have all the cast sign their contracts, they sign these contracts based on the show not blowing up. So like they'll sign these contracts and they'll lock them into however many seasons. Let's say they sign like a 5-season deal, and they're locked into the show for 5 seasons, and they're locked in based on what Netflix thinks the show is going to do and based on what that person's celebrity is coming into the show. So if you get cast on a show for 6 seasons and you're a no-name person who's never acted before, you're going to make whatever you make. And then if by season 2 the show blows up and Layla's the most popular character on the show, you're stuck in your contract for 4 more seasons. So you're making crap money.
Yeah.
Whereas Brady was the big name coming into the show. And yeah, he's still popular, but he's nowhere near as popular as you. Brady's making 12 times what you're making, but you can't do anything about it.
That's so upsetting.
It's
But
trash.
It's like Jennifer Lawrence when that first X-Men, and then she was like nobody, and then she started blowing up as an actor. And then by Dark
Jennifer
Phoenix,
Lawrence
she
was
was
a huge actress before X-Men.
Wasn't
No.
she born into like a famous
She was in
family?
Hunger Games before
Yeah.
So I'm
X-Men.
saying like she like slowly became,
You were
but then
wrong,
like
Dylan.
by
You were wrong.
Dylan,
whatever.
you're wrong.
By
You were
Dark
wrong.
Phoenix, she
You're
didn't
wrong.
really care.
You were wrong.
Your gifts.
Accept it.
What'd you
My
get?
gifts?
Yes.
Yeah,
All of you gave me awesome gifts. I got a hat, I got a pop socket, I got a black baby, and a Bible.
A big little Bible.
A
By the
little
way,
little black baby mini Bible,
And I can't burn it because it's so small.
and you cannot burn it.
'Cause it's so small.
I got some nice gift cards to Taco Bell and to Target. Am I forgetting anything?
You got Skittles.
I got Skittles, I got soda,
Decal
I got a decal for the Dolphins
What can he like do with that? Like where
on
can
your
he put
car.
It?
on my laptop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm too scared to put anything on my laptop.
Why?
I'm just too scared.
Didn't you crack your laptop?
And I have a dent, like a huge dent on the back.
keep
It's because I
dropping
dropped
mine.
it down the stairs.
I get so scared every time.
Going down this.
So 2020, obviously COVID was a major part of it, but give us a quick rundown of, and you can talk about COVID if you want to, but just how was your year?
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so the year started. I didn't know what I was like what I like to wear like in my whole entire.
Yeah, your style changed this year.
My style or my aesthetic was so much. I was still finding myself in what I was into. So in the beginning of the year, I would wear. I was just different. Like I wanted to be the popular.
You didn't wear rings in the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Can I
And
need to
chains.
finish?
And all those chains.
Okay. But I wanted to dress like all these popular white kids. I'm white, but like
And
I wanted
skater
to
boy.
be what these popular kids were, right? I wanted to dress like them. I wanted to be them. And then later on during COVID, you know, I just music became like this huge part of me, and I just completely switched up my style to wear what I thought looked good on me. I changed my haircut to stop looking like the people. I just completely changed like my whole entire mindset. Like I stopped wanting to be that person. Like now I'm myself. You know, I wear what I want to wear, and I'm not trying to be a follower.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel?
Yeah.
I feel so much happier in my own skin. You know, I'm not this popular person. Like I don't want to be them. They make me angry. Like how I don't understand how these beautiful people at my school get all these girls, like what they post, and it's like, oh my god, look at this. Like God, it just makes me so angry. Like how these dudes are, you know, like it gets under. It's just,
Ricky, you are an amazing person, and it's kind of sad. What you said was kind of sad, but
I don't feel.
I love you, dude.
I don't feel as ugly as they did in the beginning of the year. I changed everything about myself.
Except for some parts.
Yeah.
Wanting to
Your
kill everyone.
insults.
The anger issues are still there.
Yeah, I get really angry, but be quiet. Yeah, I'm not a follower. So, if any person from my school, these popular guys from my school are listening to this, I want you to know that I hate you with every single.
There it is.
Every single
There's
bone
the old Ricky.
in my body. And when I come back to school, I want you to know that I hate you even more. And I hope that whatever happens in school, that you end up lower than me. Scum.
Listen,
Whoa.
I am just happy that you chose not to make any school threats there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or anything that was going to get you in jail
Yes,
before you go back to school.
I just thought we didn't have to
Thank
stop
you.
the podcast.
I'm not a
Yeah,
school
this is
shooter.
a PSA time.
School
It's
shootings
always a
are the
PSA.
scariest thing.
No, he didn't make the choice. I thought he was going to.
Yeah,
School
me too.
shootings are
I
scary.
thought we
dude.
were
And it was gonna be
You
a
make the
PSA.
PSA before he
Get
says
ready,
it.
Get ready for the mute button.
Okay, so 2020 was definitely the worst year of my life. But I feel bad for a lot of people who like lost their loved ones from COVID. It's really sad. And it started off good. I got to see in January, I got to see my childhood best friend. We've known each other since pre-K. And then things just got worse from there.
Did you grow as a person this year?
I think I matured, probably, but like, there definitely could have been more improvement.
Where do you feel like you are mental health wise?
Oh, well, I'm trying to get help right now, but yeah.
My mental health isn't. My parents, they feel that nothing's wrong with me, but I hate living with my own head. Like I have this endless cycle of these thoughts that I just can't get rid of. And I'll just sit and I'll contemplate just all night. Like, and my parents, they don't see anything wrong with me, and it just hurts knowing that they're not. They think it's just a phase, or it's not a phase. You know, I'm not healthy. You know, and I don't think they see that. They just see me as just a teenager with hormones, and I hate it.
I think 2020 has definitely made it worse. Like, if you thought you had depression before, wow, look at this. I'll show you a new realm. But, yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. And especially, they think it's all the phone. Take away the phone.
Yeah.
My phone is the only
Exactly.
thing that's keeping me alive, bro.
They
Yeah.
they think it's all based on technology, and
I feel like they just have a hard time accepting.
social media And stuff like that has helped me grow a lot too, because I see what these popular people post and how they treat people, and I can see that from these, my phone, right? I see what they're like, because there's a difference between school friends and real friends. And when you see how they are on social media as opposed to school, you see their true colors. And it's just, I have so many more opinions about these people that I thought were my friends. Now that COVID happened and I was on my ass all quarantine, just scrolling, and they're just completely different people, and it just angers me knowing that they're put up on this pedestal and they're like horrible human beings.
It kind of sucks.
What's it gonna be like if you guys go back to school in like February or March? Like, what do you think?
I'm not going to talk to anybody.
You'll have those like acquaintances.
As a freshman, I'm not going to know anyone because it's not like we get time to talk to people like during our Zoom meetings. So I literally know nobody in my classes.
I had to make that time, and that you have to like kind of reach out and like.
But why would you like?
They put me in like breakout rooms and I'm just silent the whole time.
Yeah.
We don't talk.
With this online school, these teachers, they don't even teach us. They sit us in front of a computer screen and they make us look through a PowerPoint, and they think that's doing their jobs, but it's not. So if you're a teacher and you're listening, do your job.
I know.
I will say,
Mr. Chris is the opposite. He's a good teacher.
You've never been in his class.
Okay, I don't care. I already know he's a good teacher. These other teachers, I've had 5 different English teachers.
Can you teach us?
Because my English teacher thought we were too much to handle, so she quit. And I can't deal with that because I've gotten all these bad grades and missing assignments because I've had 5 different teachers this year. And once I go back to school and I see the principal,
wait.
I'm not gonna. No.
Do we need a PSA?
The fact that he cares more about teachers than the students, we don't have a choice to be there. The teachers do. So the fact that you put them before us, it's not.
I think teachers need to take more like accountability because
Our
they act
teachers.
like every teacher. I think they all think because we're getting bad grades, it's our fault, and it's not the school, it's not COVID, it's not anything. Yeah, I understand that you're having a hard time too, but I can't even get out of my bed. Okay, so I hate you. But like the thing is, like they just like they act like nothing's happening, and they think it's gonna. For us, they pretend like nothing's happening. They want us to get up, do our schoolwork, do all of this, and act like people aren't dying around us.
And the same thing with my mom. She says, "Oh, you have no excuse to have these missing assignments. Our teachers don't even teach us."
Yeah, like I noticed my teachers, like my honors teacher, she's good, but that's the only one. Like the rest, it's like a Wikipedia page. I have to read it. And do like 14 worksheets out.
And they want us to wear uniforms, stuff like that, too, on the camera. On the camera. And if we don't wear our uniforms, or if we turn off our camera, or our camera is not positioned, and if they only see our forehead, guess what? They call in this admin person to come and put us in a breakout room. They email our parents just because we're not fully on camera to make it more like a school environment.
Wait, hold on, that's illegal.
No, it's not.
And the fact that they want it's not a private school. It's not a private school. It's not a private school.
It's not illegal.
No, but it's.
But we have like kids coming here since I like work at the Y during our school program thing. We have kids coming in like their uniforms and they get in trouble. Like you can hear the teacher like yelling at them if they can't see them or if they get up to go to like the bathroom or something.
And the teachers
like you're in your house, you can't go to your own bathroom. If I have a hood on my camera, like no hood.
The teachers treat us like shit. They truly do, because they think that it's okay to do these things. You know, they don't take us and our learning into consideration. They only care about getting paid in the paycheck.
They're not even making that much money.
Can I say something?
But still, yeah.
So I totally agree with all of your points because like I was raised with having like 4 teachers that were actually like trying to do their job, but there was like a couple that asked us, and it just felt like they were asking us because they were told to. Yeah. And then when we told them that we had too much assignments, that they needed to tone it down, and I'm saying directly to my biology teacher, she literally said straight to our face, "Oh, you're wrong. I'm doing everything right. I'm just gonna move the date instead. And it's just like nothing changed. Oh, but it's next week. It's like you didn't tone down any of the assignments. You didn't help us. You didn't make it like I had on my exam week. I had 2 to 3 projects from one teacher. So I was like, and they were like 15 points. So I was like, why are you doing this? Like, you know how hard it is for us. So then you need to like calm it down as well. It's just, I agree. And I wish that more teachers were like.
Yeah, I wish they were more understanding.
Yeah.
They treat us like a burden, and they should treat us like human beings. They should treat us like students.
It would be so much different if we were actually in school.
Yeah. We wouldn't be.
I can't learn. I get easily distracted online.
The thing is, like,
I sleep through my class.
it's not like I don't know how to do these things. It's just I can't do them. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who is stopping me from closing my laptop? My parents say they are, but they're not. They have nothing. They can't control anything I do. So it's like I can't physically do these homework assignments. Like I can't. Like I can do everything else, but I just can't do these. Like I'll come to the class. It's draining. This school is literally physically draining. I could do nothing all day and I feel like I'm just like dying, literally.
I'm like more of a visual learner. I can't online. And I have like engineering classes where like I need a hands-on learning. I can't online. Mm-hmm. It's like
rushing.
And we have like computers at school that gave us programs to use, and we have to use like some different program, and it's.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't go back to school this year at all, all right, let's say that CCSE can't get the hybrid model off the ground like they want to in February or March, and you just don't go back. Do you think they'll actually fail you?
Yes.
I don't think exams should have happened.
Do you think they'll hold you back?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to have to retake like 4 classes.
I don't think exams should have happened.
I like what you just said, Brady. There was a lot of teachers, I will say, that CCSD tried to push out projects instead, which was so much better. Because I can say from my point of view,
with us.
For me at least, I'm not saying for everyone, but for me, projects were so much better than exams because it was like 100 points instead of 25. So, or like the project was 100 points, but the actual exam meant nothing.
I don't think we should have done any of it.
We shouldn't have, but you gotta compromise with them.
I had one
that
project,
was better than nothing.
and it took me 2 hours to put 4 words on a piece of paper.
I did all my exams at like 4 a.m.
If we do go back to school, the relationships that we're supposed to have with these teachers are not going to be
They're
there.
terrible. They're even like my relationship with friends. Like I don't even consider anyone that I hung out with friends anymore, except for like 2 people.
Because
Melody, I love you.
we used to see them every day
but,
for school.
The thing is, this is the thing that pisses me off. We used to have this huge friend group, right? And we used to hang out all the time, every single day. We'd meet up and do everything. We did everything together. And then once COVID hit, they hang out at the park 2 minutes away from my house. And then they're like, oh, sorry, forgot. Dude, I was literally a big part of, like, we hung out every single day and you can't even include me. And it's so hurtful because I will drive by, like, all the time because it's literally right outside my house. And I just see them hanging out. And then I'll text them and I'll be like, dude, this kind of hurts. Like, you were a big part of my life, and now I'm just, like, nothing to you.
Like, you would talk every day at school, and, like, you would be planning stuff. You would hang out more, and, like,
we would hang out all the time. We would plan to go do all these things. We went to homecoming together.
You would talk, like, every day at school, and then once COVID hit, you don't even talk anymore at all.
Yeah.
People as a whole and people's personalities have changed so much just because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like once we go back, nothing's ever going to be the same again. It's never going to be like how it was, in my opinion, with these people.
You probably won't even see any faces still because you'll have to wear a mask at school.
And it hurts.
Still see their faces.
Yeah.
And it hurts because these teachers, they don't even let us ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
They'll say, mute your microphone. Stop doing that. And if we talk to a person on the side on the camera, stop talking to that person and listen. You want us to listen for 6 hours a day to you talk about this PowerPoint that nobody gives a shit about? Nobody cares about what you're teaching us. What you teach us doesn't matter. If I was there and I saw it in real life and I was able to take in the information, maybe I would listen to you. But because I can't and you treat us like this, I'm not going to listen to you.
The thing is like, for me, online school has created this huge bubble of anxiety for me. And so this whole year has just been like 10 times worse than it normally is. And like to the point where I'm considering going on medication for it. So the thing is, like, they get mad at us and they turn off the chat, and I have genuine questions that I need to ask, and I can't ask them because they're like, unmute your mic. I can't do that. And then they're like, turn on your camera. I literally cannot do that. Like, do you want me to have, like, a mental breakdown in front of you? It's insane. And then they beg us to talk, and then they get mad at us when we don't talk because you don't turn on the chat, and you won't read the questions I have, and you just completely ignore it like everything's fine. I've emailed my teachers multiple times.
They don't even respond to the emails.
Yeah, and I can't, like, they started this whole new program, Canvas, right? And I don't understand how to do it, right? And so some things won't go through. Like, the app doesn't work at all. On my phone, it doesn't work at all. And so I email them, and I'm like, yo, I cannot do this. And then I'll bring it up during class, and they're like, well, you're supposed to do it. And I'm like, check your fucking emails, bro. It's not even fun. It's so annoying, and it's so stressful, and I feel like I'm living the same day over and over again.
They're so selfish, these teachers.
I'll wake up, go to school, sit there for hours doing the class, and I'll just
6 hours.
Yeah, and I'll just get distracted, and I'll like zone back in. Oh, what are we talking about? And if I want to ask questions, but I don't want to be that one kid that'd be like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, I've been here the whole time, and I don't want to really ask the question.
It's like the last 3 months are all blurred together.
Yeah.
They just expect you to know all of this, and then it's like they wanted to do all of this to like make it better than like the last 3 months before, like others like last year, but it just feels like they made this even worse. Like Google Classroom, despite how it was better.
Yeah,
it was like there was a lot of things that were like everyone was trying to adjust.
They didn't have to start a whole new program.
Google Classroom was so easy. Like, we understood that.
It was a lot more engaging.
Especially since they changed it.
This Google Meets thing, which Google Meets, I'm just going to say it, I think everyone thinks this, it was a ripoff of Zoom. It was just Google Hangouts.
They banned Zoom.
Which is so weird because a bunch of other schools and stuff, they use it.
Google Meets, I don't have a problem with Google Meets, like, it's cool, but it's new to us. Okay, calm down. It's new to us, right? But the thing that pisses me off the most is why would you switch out Google Classroom for Canvas?
We all knew how to use Google Classroom, but we're online now. You've never actually showed us how, and then we have to start this as like day one of school.
Dude, like, this year is already hard enough. Why are you adding to it?
And then it takes, like, for me, it took at least a month or two to actually learn how to use it. And then, like, there were some buttons on the side where I had to, like, click to see my assignments. And sometimes I would forget, like, what class. I wouldn't see that assignment for the week, and I would forget about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't show things correctly because there's not just a whole column where you can see everything that you're missing. They're never, like, it's not organized. Nothing works.
And then tech issues, that was the start of a problem. Like, sometimes I couldn't get into class on time, and then I would miss a while, and then their lecture, and be like, what are we talking about? And I wouldn't know for the assignments.
They don't believe you. Whenever you say you have a tech issue, and your parents email, they say, oh, they're just skipping class.
I've tried to fix my internet a lot, and the school computer doesn't. You would think they would want, like, better stuff for, like, computers, but it's not really the best.
We're kind of poor. It's okay though.
They
were trying to push out computers to anyone.
Well,
they give out Chromebooks.
So.
Like, they're so
I have one.
But the thing is, like, Chromebooks, it's just for school, like, nothing else. Like, you can't do anything else on it. Like, and I've heard that some people, they get assigned for, like, stuff, like, links, and they can't even open it because it's on Chromebook.
It's restricted.
It's restricted.
One of my projects, I had to use, like, my phone or other computer to actually do the project.
Let's wrap up this episode with our New Year's resolutions.
Make this year.
Can I go first?
Yes.
Or you can start. Or who wants to start?
Venus, go.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright, you can go first.
Alright, so,
I'll go after.
my New Year's resolution is to put myself first and start, like, working on myself because I feel like, someone actually pointed out to me that I don't take care of myself and that I put everybody above me and I need to work on it. And are we also sharing the one that, yeah, okay. And then I think Layla should do the same because I feel like sometimes she puts Courtney, like, way above her.
Mental health is a big issue,
like
and then
Layla just needs to focus on herself.
mental health is a big issue, and people ignore it.
My New Year's resolution. Okay, wow, that was a blow. It's okay. It's probably true. My New Year's resolution is to like she said, try to take care of myself more. See, it's like, long distance isn't hard. It's really hard, you know? It's hard to focus on you and the person at the same time, especially when they're so far away. And so usually it like comes to the point where I care about how she's feeling more than I care about myself, and it gets hard because I forget to like do basic stuff for myself, like kind of TMI, but I just like forget to brush my teeth for like a week, and then like not take a shower for like a week. But that ties into the depression thing. But my New Year's resolution for Venus is to, it's kind of the same, but mine is for you not to worry about everyone else, you know, because you're so caught up on everyone and how you're falling in love with like these new people like every single day, and I feel like you're so attracted to other people that you're like ruining yourself. So that's mine for you.
My resolution was I want to rebuild the trust that I had in people that I don't have anymore due to just being backstabbed all the time. And I also want to get back into my old programming habits because I used to do that, but I stopped doing it. So, and for Ricky, I said that I want him to stop focusing so much on females, but rather focus more on himself instead of constantly going to the store and looking for a skater girl or whatever type of girl that he wants. I told him that he has to figure out what he wants to do with his life before he starts looking for someone else in his life.
I respect that so much, Kenyon. Thank you. That's like amazing. My New Year's resolution was to become a leader in something. I want to become, I want to lead a group of people or something. I want to be the person that somebody can look up to.
So like a counselor.
I guess so. Something like that.
Is this your plea for a job again?
No, like, I want to be somebody.
You want to be a leader, you know?
I want to be a person. I want to be a person that people follow. You know? I want to be above somebody. Not just below. I want to be above. Like I said.
It started off strong.
Okay,
I don't know.
anyway. Amazing.
I went down.
For Kenyon, I want him to put himself out there more and talk to people and not be socially awkward. I feel like if he weren't so quiet, which I guess is kind of hard, but there's a girl that comes over to his house named Naomi, and he's only talked to her when I've been around. He gets cold feet, and I really want him to put himself out there more because I know he'll find more people that he can relate to, but he can't.
Why she come over?
I have no idea.
If you don't talk to.
Wait, did she come over to hang out with you?
They're just friends with my mom, and I don't have any interest. I don't talk to people normally because.
Gotcha.
That's okay.
She's your age?
She's close. She's like almost a year younger.
Okay.
Oh, so I kind of like what they all said, kind of just work on yourself. And me, school took a hit on, I think, everybody in a way. In online school, just sitting in the corner of my room, trying to do the work that hard for me to do. And I just can't focus good enough. And then hockey just helped me with that a lot, just going somewhere else in school.
My goal for you, Brady, is to branch out of your comfort zone. And hockey is always going to be a huge part of your life. But I think sometimes you get so wrapped up in everything related to hockey that sometimes you're not looking at what the world looks like outside of that bubble. And I think as a result, you're missing out on potential social opportunities because hockey is your priority. And there's nothing wrong with that. But my goal for you is to open yourself up to experience things that you normally wouldn't outside of hockey.
I'm more antisocial.
But not in hockey, though. When it comes to hockey, you're totally comfortable. So I think you kind of put the best version of yourself out there in the hockey world. But if it's not hockey related, I think you're not comfortable and you don't put yourself out there at all.
Brady, you have changed so much from the person I met however many years ago. Like, now I feel like we're friends, you know. Like
I didn't know who you were. I didn't know any of you, and then we all just.
Since I've met Brady, like
I didn't expect
2020 is sad.
I always thought of Brady as like this. No offense, but you just like a
just
nuisance.
there. I was
You're
just there.
But now that I've known him for so long, like he's a good friend, you know.
You guys are
like,
my family.
I relate to all of you guys. You know?
We didn't know who anyone were, and then we're just this. We're all
close.
really good now.
Very close.
What's your goal for me, Brady?
Don't leave us when you have your child.
Please don't.
But
yes,
yes, you have to be there.
But don't ditch us.
Yeah, don't just be
Don't
like,
worry.
I'm
Don't be
sorry,
a-
I can't make it today. I
Promise-
have to take care
promise
of
me,
you.
also have
Mr.
another
Chris.
kid here.
Promise me, Mr. Chris, that you'll always be a part of my life,
Yes.
no matter what.
As long as you want me to be part of your life, I'll be a part of your life.
Promise.
So for
Promise. As long as you have space for me, I'll make space for you.
That's so
We're all gonna cry.
I don't cry.
I know you're gonna be at my
I
back. Come
haven't
to my
cried in
wedding.
years, and sometimes it feels like that's what I
Jeez.
want, but I can't do it.
Ella?
Okay, so my New Year's resolution is to try and work on myself and get into better habits because, like, I stay up all night and sleep all day, and it's really bad. So I want to try and fix that, and also find something that makes me happy. I think that this podcast can be that. So yeah, and then my New Year's resolution for Dylan is to learn that it's okay to say no. Because I noticed that, like, literally someone will, like, ask you to buy something and you'll just do it without, like,
He's a
any
giver.
hesitation.
You're too nice.
Yeah, and it's just, like, I don't want you being taken advantage
I see the
of,
best
and
in
that's
people.
what's happening.
That's why I don't want your guitar.
I only do that. I'm not as yes man.
But I don't want you to be, like,
Take
stepped all
advantage
over.
of
you
Yeah,
know?
they do.
I know.
So you
I
just,
appreciate it.
just remember that it's okay to say no.
And mine was my personal resolution was to get focus more time on my personal relationships. All of you and like romantic ones like Andrew. I want to focus more on that because all of you are the most important things in my life. So
Stop being a simp. Stop. It's
but
not funny.
and for Ella, it was kind of the same. I think that improving yourself mentally
Yeah.
and just working on yourself is what you like.
I think we
This
all
episode
need to do
was
that. Really depressing.
I like
I
depression.
might cry about this later.
Yeah, I kind of just
While
want
we're listening to it, we're just
As always, thank you for listening to the Teens Explain All podcast. Make sure you check us out on all of our awesome social media platforms. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. We are also on iTunes and Spotify. Until next time, we are the cast of Teens Explain All.